you've got a very nice gentleman stood to your left. So I'm dyslexic, I could get my left and right smuggled. Okay. He's standing right next to you on the left, as if there's no table and he's just stood there. Yeah. But he isn't. He's something to do with his place we're in the 21st century, 20th century. He was like, he's dressed in the style of 1930. Yeah. I've been asking his name, and at the moment he's just looking at me as if I'm thick. So maybe he'll come round a bit in a minute. But was not only a publican, and he uses the word publican, snob, he was also a butcher. And the first thing he said is, we used to bring the cattle up from Wide Marsh Common. All of these were literally titchy little rooms. I don't know.
Sat on there.
8 by 8 kind of thing rooms, very tiny rooms, and they deliberately had them like that because of staff.
Get more in.
Well, I suppose so, get more people in, never thought of it like that. And I'm thinking, why? Bill, he said, when he was little, he was always called Billy. And when he got older, when he first went in, worked for his father, who was the butcher. He was Billy P, because his father was William. His father was here. Maybe that's why, because I keep getting this huge expanse of years, like at least minimum for 30 years, more like 50, but I can't really tell what he means by it, but I do know his father was here before him. There's been 2 Williams here, father and... he's in pain. All right, he's very... I'm going to use that word. He's red in colour. He's got a big red face and a whitish beard. So I suppose I'm seeing him not far off from when he passed over. But he seemed to think that I ought to know that it was 1855.
He thinks that they were quite snobby.
A lot of the people who would come past the Old Hart, because it was still called the Old Hart then.
Is this the same gentleman that would occupy that room?
No. This is complete. This is the publican I've got
okay.
now. 33 at the time. White dress on. And she's got blonde curls. This dress has got, yeah, it's ever so frilly. And it's saying, what's your name, sweetheart? But I'm not getting anything, I'm just getting her, you know, playing. Because she said they used to play a lot along here. Because none of this was here. It was just rows of old shops and houses all along here. And they used to play out in the street. So it's got to be early if it wasn't. And but she's a pretty little thing. She was knocked down out here, or hit over with something, and she died from her injuries somewhere along Wide Marsh Street. But with a frill at the bottom, and. She was just saying that she passed over, she passed over with cancer. And this was one of her favourite places to come to. And this was late 70s, she's saying. Late 70s, early 80s. 81. And she used to love coming here with her mates. She said, you know the kind, dancing around the handbags, she's saying.
Have you got an age for this woman?
She's in her 20s, early 20s.